What's up, guys? It's been a few months since we've been out of the country. This time going to South America. I am at Denver, and check this out. I'm not wearing a mask. As of a couple of weeks ago, a federal judge struck down the federal mask mandate, so for the time being at least in America, not sure about South America yet, but we can get away with not wearing masks in the airport on the airplanes, which is incredibly amazing because I know that we're all sick of doing it. That being said, it's going to be a really long journey. This is the very beginning of this trip. I'm going first to Miami, then Bogota, Buenos Aires, before hitting Patagonia on the Argentinian side. So we're going to start with that, and then once we get down to the bottom of South America and Patagonia, kind of work our way back up. Bonus layovers in Santiago, Lima, and a couple of days in Bogota on the way back through Miami and then back to Denver. So stay tuned, it should be a fun trip. See what happens, and who knows, maybe we'll actually get some good weather. It's middle of fall down in Patagonia. Iffy weather, but the weather is iffy all times of year because it's so close to Antarctica. So we'll probably check in about 40 hours. That's how long it's going to take me to get all the way down there, because it's about 35 hours or so of flying, and then I have to rent a car and drive 3.5 hours just to get to the base of the Fitzroy Trails. So once we get down there, get some sleep, hopefully on the plane, a couple of 3.5-hour flights here and there, and then the longest flight is from Bogota to Buenos Aires, which is like 6.5 hours, so hopefully I'll be able to sleep on that one. So it'll be a long day and a half of traveling, and then we'll check back in once we get down there to the hostel, and hopefully we should have some incredible B-roll and drone footage and other final edits. So stay tuned, should be an awesome trip. Greetings. How's everybody doing? I am in El Chalten in Argentinian Patagonia. Just arrived. It's a very, very, very long, grueling trip. I left Monday local time, my house around 7 o'clock, 7:30, and it is Wednesday at noon. So basically it's taken me a day and a half to get here. 17 hours of flights. However, most of the time was spent in the airport waiting. So, that being said, we'll cut right to it. Went through Miami, Bogota, Buenos Aires, and now I'm in Argentinian Patagonia. So, that being said, check out my awesome room. We'll do a quick little tour. Less A-roll and more B-roll. Alright, so here's my room. I am in a hostel. It's off season right now here, so it is it's very dead, except for this one hostel that I'm in. I'm actually not so privileged as to have this room by myself. I am sharing it with 3 other people who I've met already. They are friendly but slightly scary Russian women. I think they're Russian. I'm not really sure. They're from Eastern Europe somewhere. Anyways, we'll go take a quick tour of this. This is out my window here. It's a pretty nice view. Unfortunately, back up right behind this building right here is Mount Fitzroy. And yeah, the mountains are kind of obscured. It's kind of windy and rainy right now. But that's okay. It'll be clearing up here shortly, I think, this evening. And we're actually going to have some pretty good weather. If you look up, you can actually see there's some blue sky peeking through. So yeah, like I said, yeah, I am sharing the room with 3 other terrifying backpacking women from Eastern Europe or Russia or somewhere. When I came in, they were all talking about how they ran a marathon in Siberia wearing Crocs or something like that in a blizzard. And yeah, at that point, I was like, I think I'm gonna die. Luckily, I have the top bunk, and if I need to jump out the window, right here, there's a little latch. So if things go south, and you know, I hear Russian threats in the middle of the night, I'll know what to do. So we're gonna explore. I'm gonna hang out here. I got 4 days, 3 nights. So I'm gonna explore. I'm gonna enjoy the food, what few restaurants are open, and I won't check back in until we're in Peru. I'm not gonna be in Chile long enough to check in, but hopefully hang out, have a good meal or two in Santiago, and enjoy a couple of sites. So we'll check back in Peru and enjoy the B-roll until then.
So contagious, yeah, baby. Yeah, your love is so contagious, contagious.
Hey everyone, and greetings. I am in Lima. I spent an amazing 5 days in Patagonia on the Argentinian side. It was absolutely incredible. Iffy weather, a couple of days, but it did open up and I got some great opportunities for some video, some drones, some still photography. So very happy with that. I left Argentina, I was briefly in Chile, did not do any footage or anything. I was very tired, so I needed to take a break. But now I'm in Lima, I'm in Peru. Unfortunately, my flights got pushed back about 12 hours, so Cusco is completely out of the question this trip, unfortunately. So I'll be stuck here in Lima, but stuck here, right? I can't say that it's bad, it's pretty awesome. I'm in the old city center. I'm in a hostel called 1900. It's an old architectural building. It's 3 stories tall, as you'll see in the B-roll. It's got some awesome corridors and plants, and there's like a communal kitchen and a bar, and upstairs there's another kitchen where all the hostel people can cook their own meals, and there's a bar upstairs where people can like mingle in the late afternoon and stuff. So I'll give you a brief little tour of my room to keep the A-roll short and sweet, and then back to the B-roll. So as you guys can see, my room is pretty awesome. A lot of the rooms here are exactly like the rooms in pretty much any hostel. There's multiple bunks. Some bunks, or some of the rooms have 4 bunks, some have 6. I was just too exhausted to deal with that anymore. I'm tired, so I wanted my own room. So I have a double queen bed here, which is basically a king bed. It's amazing and huge. I have my own shower over here, guys. You can see that. I've got my own shower. I've got a desk. I have a TV, a little coat rack over here. Plenty of space. These amazing, like, old hardwood floors. The sink is like an old Singer sewing machine, which is really rad. And these vaulted ceilings that are just huge. These have got to be like 16, 18 foot ceilings in here. I do have my own bathroom, which is another huge perk. I have my own toilet. I have to bring my own toiletries, which is fine because I already have them, but I do have my own shower, like I said, which at this point I'm exhausted, so it's very nice to have my own area. And then over here, let's see, you guys can kind of see, this is out my window. Got my own like view. So I can see out into Lima. We have a giant park over here. Just like any other third world country, you got these decrepit buildings, people living up on top in multiple areas here, but we got a cool little plant. But this is a great little park over here. I have my own little amazing area to kind of like enjoy the honking and the yelling and screaming and tuk-tuks outside. I don't know what they call them in Peru, but in Egypt they call them tuk-tuks. Little go-kart looking things that have the little shells over top. So anyways, again, we're gonna keep it short and sweet. We're gonna end here. I'll give you some B-roll of the entire place. I'm gonna walk around, enjoy some delicious Peruvian cuisine. The seafood here is supposed to be fantastic as well, so I'll be having some of that. And do a little street photography and hang out and kind of chill, relax, and see what Peru has to offer for the very limited time that I'm here. And then the last check-in of the video will be when we get to Bogota, Colombia tomorrow. See you guys soon. Hey guys, welcome. I am in Bogota. I just got here about an hour ago. Final check-in of the trip. It's been an amazing time. I can't believe it's almost already over, but reality strikes and it's time to go home in a couple of days. So this will be the last check-in. Couple of quirks. As always, traveling overseas, there's been some weird things that have happened. However, overall, it's been pretty awesome experience with very little hiccups and no shakedowns, no issues with any car rental places. I had an issue getting to the car rental place, but that's just because Google Maps had no idea what's going on in Bogota. So that being said, we'll do a quick little tour of the room and we'll sign off and end with the B-roll and the final edits as usual. So here's my room. I am in Hab Hotel, Bogota, which apparently is a very nice 4-star hotel. I had no idea. Thank you again, Booking.com. I highly recommend them. If you guys don't know how to book when you go overseas, they're amazing and you basically never pay up front for everything. So that being said, here we go. The room is very, very nice. I have a king-size bed. I've got some art on the walls. Doesn't have the characters the other place, but it's very new and very chic. I dig it. You can't see, it's dark. I've got a cool window and there's a courtyard like out here, and it's basically a bunch of like buildings, like a bunch of random buildings with like a courtyard in the middle, and there's a restaurant and a very high-end bar, very expensive bar, not by US dollars expensive, but you know, it's very chic for, and I'm glad this is the last place that I'm going to be that's chic, because I've been roughing it in hostels and you know, third world countries. Not that Colombia isn't, but so anyways, yeah, I got the bed. I have a lock. I've got this cool like water thing outside of my room. We have like these little like potable water stations where you can fill your water up, and they say here to, like, you know, don't worry about polluting the planet, get free water outside. It's pretty awesome. Bogota and Colombia is trying to clean up their act. I had to pay $15 to drive my car tomorrow because they're trying to reduce pollution in the city, which is great. It's great to see Latin America kind of get on board with climate change and stuff. Hopefully the rest of the world follows suit. I got a mini fridge, and then I've got a cool little like area in here. Bathroom, very chic, like I said. It's got black tile, which is rad. Got this awesome like shower head. But yeah, so it's a very, very nice, very posh place. So I'm glad I'm ending my trip with a little bit of comfort because I've been roughing it quite a bit and I'm tired. My back's killing me from not sleeping good and stuff. As usual, I love getting food in other countries because it's always interesting. You know, just some spicy, these are like Fritos or something. I love getting Doritos and like Lay's in other countries because they're always like different names of things we don't have. This one is Mega Queso, which is awesome because I love cheese. And as usual, guys, I cannot stress this enough. Hard meats and cheeses. This is some kind of like a Spanish cheese. I've never had it before, but we'll see if it's good. Meat sticks. I did have salami as well. But the girl at the supermercado did not put it in the bag for me, and I'm not about to walk across the street at night to go get it again. So anyways, thanks for tagging along as always. Enjoy the rest of the video. Enjoy the final clips, final edits, and we'll see you on the next time.